it's Carrie back for another video. Today I'm going to talk to you about seeking external validation or approval from others. Seeking validation, seeking external approval, in this kind of stuck space where we don't know what to do next, we're not thinking on our own. Somehow we are under the impression that somebody else's opinion, what they would do, is more valuable and more impactful in our lives than what we would do for ourselves. So let's talk about that a little bit. So what this behavior, this seeking behavior, it really stems from is low self-esteem. And many times this originates from childhood traumas, emotional neglect when you were a child. For example, if you were forced to be a caregiver as a child, if you were made to feel shamed or bad for normal childhood behavior, if you were punished for thinking or speaking differently, if you didn't make your parents happy, they ignored you, or if you had to compete with a sibling for affection or praise. Everybody has some kind of trauma. That's how we grow. That's probably part of things that we were meant to learn on our journeys. But this is a telltale sign that you may be seeking external approval. You may feel stuck or limited because you don't feel like you have the power to make those decisions on your own. So the reasons why people are looking for external approval is because you need validation. You need validation for, the decisions you made. If you did a project, executed a project, you're looking for somebody to validate that you did a good job. Even if it's something like deciding what to wear to an event, you want somebody else to validate your choice in what you're going to wear. If this is resonating with you or you're not really sure and you're noticing these behaviors, look a little bit deeper and ask yourself if you are playing it neutral with people, you don't really express your opinion or what you truly feel about situations. You're kind of keeping yourself small, kind of like being neutral, don't rock the boat. I want to really get you to a place where we go from seeking validation or external approval to confidence. So let's get into ways that you can get into a confident space. So the first thing that I would want you to do is to cultivate awareness. Okay, so I kind of gave you some reasons what may have triggered it or created seeking behavior. So what I want you to do is to cultivate awareness around it. Okay, so this all resonates for me. What do I need to know and why do I do these things? Why do I need to be validated? Why do I need approval from others to know that I have value? Ask yourself questions like, why am I craving approval right now? What situations that you are in actually trigger you needing this validation? Is it about your physical appearance? Is it about your decision making? Is it when you're really only making big decisions that you want somebody else's approval? And that is okay. If you're making a big decision, buying a home, making an investment, making a big change in your life, if you go to somebody who has experience, is more seasoned than you, and somebody's opinion that you actually trust, that's okay to go to them. But I'm talking about the everyday thing. Also, is it related when it comes to work? Are you kind of stagnant and really not moving forward or making decisions within your job, your task, your career because you're waiting for somebody else to tell you that you are ready, that you're worthy, or now's your time? Don't wait for that. That is another thing that may be triggering you, that you're waiting for some authority outside of yourself to say that it's time, you're ready, you're worth it, you can do this. So I do want to think about what the triggers are. If you're okay in one side of your life, and then you're okay with your personal stuff, your personal relationships, but then you're triggered when it comes to career success, really figure out where those triggers are, and that will make a big difference for you. So the next one is to celebrate your success. Yes, I'm totally into this because it makes such a difference. If you don't celebrate yourself, why are we waiting for anybody else to do it? Because you live with yourself. Every single day you're with yourself, because not everybody is going to see all the successes that you've experienced. Depending on what your life looks like, just getting up with a positive attitude, that is a success. And nobody else is going to be able to see that or tell you, what, you really did well waking up this morning with a feeling of gratitude. Nobody's going to do that. You have to do that for yourself. And what I've actually done over the past couple years, and I found it incredibly impactful. And I think it was New Year's Eve. I just grabbed a notebook and I just decided to write out all my accomplishments because I wanted to write out my goals for the next year. What did I want to accomplish? And in order to do that, I thought it makes sense just to write down everything that I had accomplished. And I had pages of accomplishments, things that in the moment I didn't see as valuable, but looking back, I was like, oh, I really did something here. I was really proud of myself. So just seeing what I accomplished last year gave me the encouragement and the confidence that I needed to be really aggressive with my goals this year. And I made some really aggressive goals for myself this year, and I'm right on track to achieve them all. And that's an amazing feeling. It is an amazing feeling. So I would encourage you to do the same thing. What I've actually taken to do this year is write down my accomplishments. I have a specific notebook for it. I write down my accomplishments as I achieve them. So it's not something that I'm doing at the end of the year, trying to recall everything that I thought was an accomplishment. I'm actually capturing them in the moment so I can celebrate them and really get into that feeling of accomplishment. It's a precious feeling because nobody can ever take it away from you. It's like the things you learn. You could lose all your material goods, but nobody can ever take away what you know. So if you know you accomplished those things, it's a precious feeling. It's almost an overwhelming feeling of love for yourself and confidence. It gives you this feeling of propelling yourself to see what else you can do. You're pushing yourself higher and higher. And it's an amazing feeling. Once you get the momentum going of celebrating your success, there's really nothing anybody could ever tell you that would ever make you believe that you can't accomplish what you want to accomplish. So celebrate your successes. Okay, so this next one may be difficult for some, because I know I have a lot of really good friends. A lot of them are extroverted and they really don't like spending time alone. But I'm going to encourage you to spend some time alone and enjoy solitude. The reason that I say to enjoy solitude, if we quiet everything down and we're just with us, you have an opportunity to know yourself so much better. You have an opportunity to reflect. They say hindsight is 20/20. The things that you'll see and you learn about yourself is precious. It's incredibly valuable to have that time to yourself. I tell people all the time that I enjoy my own company. I don't have an issue being on my own, treating myself to lunch by myself, traveling alone. I don't mind doing those things because I enjoy my own company. I am confident. I don't need anybody else's approval. I could care less what somebody else thinks of me. But I have taken that time to have my solitude. I've created that safe space for myself to be with myself. And if I don't know myself, how can anybody come in and understand me? You can only meet people as deeply as you met yourself. So enjoy the solitude, enjoy that time with yourself to get to know yourself. You could go out to eat by yourself. You could travel by yourself. And it doesn't mean you have to get on a plane and go someplace, which I do. I've done that myself. I know some friends that will do it. But even if it's taking a road trip, if there's a national monument that you wanted to see, just take a trip and, maybe mark out some places that you could stop along the way. It's an incredibly empowering experience when you do these things on your own. Okay, so next, we're going to talk about positive affirmations. And this can make all the difference for you, because what affirmations are, it's kind of rewiring your subconscious mind. We're so wired to believe a certain thing. For example, when you're seeking external validation or approval, it's almost like you're hardwired not to trust your own thoughts. So instead, we're going to use positive affirmations to kind of rewire that thinking. The old thinking is you're not enough, you have no value, you're not loved. We're getting rid of all that, and we're going to replace it with things like, I love myself, I am lovable, I am worthy, I make good decisions with your affirmations. And I think the most important thing is with the affirmation, it has to resonate with you. I can tell you all the affirmations that you could use, but if they don't sit well with you, they're probably not going to help you as much as they want to. So think of some positive affirmations that resonate with you. You'll see amazing things happen if you start this as a routine, especially in the morning. If you can do these positive affirmations in the morning, maybe looking at yourself in the mirror, you brush your teeth in the morning and you're looking at yourself in the mirror, just start saying your affirmations. I love myself. I have value. I make good decisions. All good things come to me. These are all really good affirmations. So use what works for you. Last but not least, and this might not be something for everybody, but when in doubt, seek therapy. Seeking therapy doesn't always have to be a scary thing. It doesn't always have to be because there's something egregious going on in your life. So when in doubt, seek professional help, and it could do wonders for you to get out of this seeking behavior and move into confidence. So if you apply these methods, you're well on your way to be moving from seeking validation to moving into confidence in who you are and the decisions that you are making. I hope this video was helpful. If you liked it, please go ahead and like below. I've also included a link to my website below if you'd like to learn more about me. And until next time, bye-bye.